What is going on, beautiful folks, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Mornings with Lee Hammock, your favorite self aware, diagnosed narcissist. Today, y'all, we're going to be talking about this weird texting technique that a lot of narcissistic people employ. This weird tactic that a lot of narcissist and toxic people employ when they're texting other people, including you, family, friends, whoever it is. Before we hop deep into today's episode, y'all, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It helps reach more people. Like I said, and TikTok is planning on getting banned. So if you only follow me on TikTok, you don't follow me over here, hit that subscribe button so we can stay in contact. We can stay connected. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I really, really do. It's been a long journey, and I'm super thankful for every single one of y'all who came on this journey with me, including the good comments, the good bad comments, everything. We all grow. But yeah, y'all, think about this right here. A lot of narcissists and toxic people text you like somebody else is going to see it. Boom. They're so manipulative and so plotty. You know what I'm saying? They're so manipulative and plotty that they think that you're going to show somebody else what they're texting you, and they don't want to seem like the bad guy or bad girl, bad person. So they text you like somebody else is going to see it. They text you with the thought of them, the possibility of them being exposed in the back of their mind. That's why you rarely like when a narcissistic person has done you wrong, right? When they've done something wrong to you and they're texting you or emailing you about it. That's why they rarely ever admit to exactly what they have done wrong. They'll say something like, I'm sorry for everything that transpired, and that wasn't me. That's not who I really am. You know the real me. You know how I truly feel. You know this. You know that. Blah blah blah. Boo boo boo. Beep beep beep. Y'all be seeing that. They never go back and go. I mean, if it's not going to re-traumatize you or re-trigger you, go back and look at some of the messages that they be sending you after they've wronged you. It very rarely describes what they've done wrong. They could have cheated on you, right? But when they text you about it, when you asking them about it in text or emailing you because you cut them off, something like that, I'm sorry for whatever what happened. No, that wasn't me. It was a moment of weakness. You know, you could infer it because like you know what they've done, right? They are texting you or sending these messages like somebody else is going to see it. So they're plotting on it. They're plotting. It's so sinister, right? They're plotting and sending these messages like somebody else is going to read it and expose them. They're trying to stay two steps ahead of you, right? They're trying to stay two steps ahead, three steps ahead of you, right? Because they know they've done something wrong. That's why they're apologizing, right? That's why they're apologizing. You see the finger quotes apologizing, right? I'm doing finger curls. My fingers, I'm gonna have some finger muscles. I'm able to my grip strength increased. They're not really apologizing to you though, are they? They're just saying they're being ominous, right? They're just not telling you exactly what they've done wrong, because they don't want anybody else to know exactly what they've done wrong. They want to have plausible deniability. So if you were to show this message or this email to somebody else, other people, it's vague. It's vague. They're like, what? So what did they do wrong? Oh, they cheated on me. I don't know. They didn't really say what they done wrong. They didn't really say that they cheated on you. They just said, hey, I'm sorry for what happened. I'm sorry for putting you through that. Oh my goodness, like every time. I'm sorry for putting you through that. I shouldn't have done that. Things went away that they shouldn't have went. Blah blah blah. Boo boo boo. Things shouldn't have went that way, and things shouldn't have went down that way. Y'all be getting. Y'all understand it, right? You get it. You understand it. You hear it. You see it, right? And that's why I tell people in these situations, like, make them admit to what they've done wrong. And if they cannot admit to exactly what they've done wrong in writing, then they're not sorry. Even if they, I would rather have this conversation face to face. They'll try to get you off of this record of this situation where you can expose them. They'll tell you face to face, I'm sorry for cheating on you sometimes, right? But most times when you're just going back and forth through text messages, they're not going to say it. They won't just come out and flatly say that they've cheated on you or they've done you wrong, right? They won't come out and flatly say that. They'll just say, beat around the bush and say something, just text you. I'm sorry for I'm sorry for this right here. They don't tell you what they've done wrong. And you can show it to somebody else and they're like, explain to me what they've done wrong. Guess what they've done? Guess what they did wrong to me? And the person that you're showing it to might be able to infer what they've done wrong through the messages, but you can't prove it. You can't prove it. It's proof. Make them admit it. If they're really sorry, if they're really truly apologetic, if they're really truly remorseful, they can admit to what they've done wrong, exactly what they've done wrong. Exactly. Right. I'm not saying they have to go into graphic detail because that can be kind of crazy, right? But they can admit to exactly what they've done wrong to you in writing. If they're truly sorry, they're worried about being exposed. They're more about exposure and you showing it to somebody else than they are about what they've done to you. And that should be super, extremely red flaggy, right? That should be super, extremely one of these right here, right here. It just should be, y'all. It just really should be. And this is the space that so many people fall into. You're trying to heal, you're trying to deal with this, you're trying to grow, you're trying to understand it, right? This is the space. This is how, like, make them admit it. If you're sorry, tell me what you've done wrong. I'd rather have this conversation face to face. I'd rather see you. Can you meet me? I'll tell you face to face. If you meet me, I'll tell you everything. I'll tell you everything if you agree to meet me. No, tell me right now. And then I'll agree to meet you. You don't have to meet them, y'all. Believe that's manipulation. Hey, they been manipulating you. Get them. Hey. Blink, blink, blinkety, blinkety, blink. I'm just saying, seriously, if they are apologetic, if they're truly sorry, they can admit to what they've done wrong to you. They can admit to what they've put you through. They can admit to it. But most of them are not going to do it because they're not truly sorry. They're more worried about you exposing them and getting caught and having proof and maybe share it to the friend group and everybody else will know. You can share it to their family, their friends. You can post it on social media. You can do whatever we want to expose them. So they're thinking about that. They're not thinking about yes, they are thinking about trying to fix things with you, but they're more worried about you exposing them. They're more worried about what could come from this as opposed to what they've actually done. They're more worried about the consequences of their actions as opposed to their actual actions. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? They're more worried about that than they are about you and what they've done to you. So that's what I'm trying to convey to you. This is what you have to think about before you deal with them, before you decide to move forward with them. This is the type of stuff that you have to just really get into your mind, that this is what comes next for you. Like, they're going to keep doing the same things over and over again. Like this, if they can't admit to it, then they'll do it again. Even if they can admit to it, they might do it again. But like I said, it's more, I feel like the chances, the percentages, this is the robot talking too fast. Cannot get his words out. I feel like the percentages, I still can't talk. The percentages are higher that they'll reoffend like a prison, like a convict. They'll reoffend if they don't admit to it. I feel like if they don't admit to it, I feel like the percentages of them doing it again are higher. You know, I feel like the percentage of them doing it again, it might be lower if they can admit to it openly, right? If they can admit to it openly, I feel like that percentage goes down significantly. I'm not saying that they won't do it again. I'm just saying that they might. So when they are texting you or they're emailing you or they're WhatsApping you, whatever communication they're using, if they cannot admit to doing it, what they've done wrong, they're probably thinking that you're going to expose them. They're more worried about their reputation and how they can deny this or disprove it. They're more worried about that than what they've done to you. And that should be red flaggy right there for y'all. That should be a huge red flag for you right there. You know what I mean? That should get into your mind and you're like, damn, man, I'm crazy. You see what I'm saying? Because and I understand that it's extremely tough. I really, really, truly do. I truly understand that it's extremely tough when you're trying to make it work with this person. You having hope that they're going to change. You're having hope that they're going to get better. You're having hope. But if they cannot text you directly or email you directly or just tell you directly on the phone what exactly they've done wrong without the threat, without the fear of them getting exposed, that, hey, they're not going to get better. A lot of times they'll just use this to get worse. They'll blame you for what happened. They'll blame you for not forgiving them. They'll just keep blaming you over and over again, and nothing will get better for you. Y'all, everything will absolutely just continue to get worse, worse and worse and worse. So this is something that you have to decide. This is something that you have to deal with and make the choice. You mean, are they going to get better? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, understand that it's absolutely okay to pick you. It's okay to choose you. I know so many people struggle with that. Well, I don't want to seem selfish. You're not it's not, yeah. Self-love is not selfish. Your ability to love yourself does not make you a selfish person. Self-love is not equal, does not equal selfish. Okay. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. I really truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Again, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Everything about me is available here at mentalhealness.net. Drop something in the comment section. And as always, Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video.